And coming up, a shellfish reef in Devon that had almost been wiped out has shown promising signs of returning, thanks to the UK's biggest mussel farm.
Now, a shellfish reef in Devon that was wiped out by bottom trawling fishing could be returning thanks to a mussel farm.
UK's largest mussel farm was set up just over a decade ago, and already the seabed has started to transform. Our reporter Andrea Ormsby has been to see it.
Beauty below the waves. This is what the UK's first large-scale offshore mussel farm looks like. It's in Lyme Bay off the South Devon coast. 10 years ago, before the farm was created, the seabed here had been completely wiped out by years of trawling and dredging.
We were really surprised to see how quickly we were seeing positive changes associated with the farm. Straight away we were seeing mussel clumps that had fallen from the ropes and started to create these reefs that we're now seeing. And straight away you'd start seeing cuttlefish maybe using them to lay eggs, and it's really, really quick. But now we know we've been 10 years and we've seen a third increase in fish, whether they're in the water column around the ropes or on the seabed. We've seen 50% increases in the diversity of animals that live within the sediment, so they're oxygenating the sediments. And so everything we look at is just positive increases.
New evidence has emerged to show the mussels here are restoring historic habitats.
So we suspect that a lot of our coastline was covered in oysters and mussel reefs, but there's no evidence. And then this map, that was an absolute missing piece of information for us for studying the farm. So now we've got this evidence that shows not only can we say, we think we're having a positive effect here, but we're actually restoring lost habitats from, this map was from 1871 from old French fisheries data. So it's just really exciting.
The company behind this farm harvests around 3,000 tonnes of mussels a year, most of them exported to Holland.
The production of mussels in Europe has actually decreased by about 100,000 tonnes in the last 20 years, mostly because of poor water quality and a lot of other issues, but lack of space is one of them. So the fact that we figured out a way of growing them offshore in exposed waters opens up a tremendous opportunity. I think the key thing we're showing is that shellfish farming or aquaculture of the type that we do can coexist with fishing and biodiversity, and it's pretty much a win-win-win situation for all of us.
The team here is now being contacted by people from across the world keen to try to replicate this success story. Andrea Ormsby, BBC News.